What's going on, guys? So I wanted to go over the warm-up that we do here at Thrive. It's called the Basic Six. Everybody goes through this when you first start out. These are the first movements that we do when you step into the door. It's a time for the trainer and yourself to get acclimated to each other. We can go over your daily stresses. What kind of responsibilities are you going over throughout the day? Thinking about where the body is so we can tailor that workout based off of what you're feeling on that specific day. Okay, so our first move is called the knee pull. So we just stand up and we usually go up and down about 10 yards down and back, but I'll do it here in places. All we're gonna do is bring that hand to the knee and bring it up to the chest. Everything is in full range to your capacity, obviously. And the big thing is learning to use your foot on the floor and working on that balance and that posture. Here's a side view, and I'll give you guys multiple views of what we're trying to do. Our head is not down, head is up. Our second move is called our quad pull. Is all we're trying to do is bring that foot back into the butt, bringing that knee straight down, always thinking about posture, obviously. And if you can't grab the knee or grab the foot and bringing the knee down, totally fine to just give me a little butt kick. That's good as well. Huh, look at that, okay? Our third one is a hip pull, where we grab the knee and grab the ankle, and we lift. Now, a big thing when people do this one is when we're standing on one leg, typically that hip doesn't shift over our standing leg. Sometimes we're too tight. So I want you guys to think about this. If we're standing on 2 feet, our center of gravity line is right between our feet. But when we go into a single leg, say our first one, our knee pull, we have to shift our center of gravity over that standing leg. We call that a lateral bump or a hip bump, and then pull. And then we start to work that 3-point contact, our big toe, our pinky toe in the middle of the heel, and that'll give us that balance, and then hip bump over, and we do that, okay? So that's 1, 2, quad pull, and then 3 is our hip pull. Our fourth one is our side lunge. I go to the right, I go to the left, and I bring my foot together. I go to the left, I go to the right, and I bring my feet together, okay? And we'll typically go down to one direction. If I'm going right, I go right first, left, bring it to tall, and then I go right again. And notice when I do my side lunge, I am not knee loading. I'm not here driving into my knee, sitting the booty back, hinging the upper body forward, staying there, and then getting to tall. Hip booty back all the way through, and then tall. We see a lot of boom here into the knee. We want to avoid, our hips are a lot stronger than our knee joints, okay? So that's number 4. Number 5 is called the crossover. Bring that leg over, soft knee bend, sit that booty back, and reach. And we like to bend the wrists and open the fingers and really try to Spider-Man over, and then back. Here's a side view. We cross over, soft knee bend, and then reach. And notice my hips are going back opposite my palm, and then back. And you'll see, like for me, I have an issue of extending my T-spine, so I gotta really go rib down while I do this, or I'll hyperextend. That's not what we want. And then boom, good. So that's number 5, it's called our crossover. Number 6, our last one. We go into a stagger stance. We same thing, bend the wrist, open the fingers, big reach, like we're holding a big ball. Side bend toward that front leg, and then back. And take that step, big reach, side bend toward that front leg. I want to show you guys something that when I do that stagger stance or that step forward, I am not walking a tightrope. I want to be shoulder width or hip width apart. Bring that arm up, side bend, so I can get a solid base versus a narrow working on my balance. I don't want to be there. I want to be wide, big ball, side bend, and then go. And so that's our basic 6. We start that off. Everybody goes through that. Again, it's a time for us and you to find out where your body is that day, and then we'll get you going. Thank Thanks, guys.